We're super lucky to live in a place like the Dominican Republic and in locations like Cabarete and Las Terrenas and the new campus down in Dominicus. But one of the unique parts of having a school here is the fact that this place doesn't have the same type of calendar that many other places do. And that has been a big influence on us as a school, and has shifted a lot of the things that we do in terms of organization. What do I mean by that? Well, these areas have people arriving all year long. It is super common for us to have a student, not just one student, but many students arrive throughout a school year. And in a school that keeps small class sizes, having 2-3 new students pop into a class in mid-year could be a real big shift for a teacher. But our unit system and the style that we work with is built to make sure that we can absorb that. In the early years at ISLA, we survived by having students come in short term, right? It was super common, sometimes for as little as a couple of weeks. At this point, these 6-week unit systems are really built to make it possible for someone to experience the ISLA style in as short as 6 weeks. And we've done a lot of things to make sure that student sliding into a classroom is not going to take so much effort to adjust to the process. Having said that, there are many schools that you'll see in operation, a lot of places called Worldschool hubs, that build themselves just around a 6-week process. And I love the model of that kind of style, but one of the problems there is that if you really love those spaces, if your kid is thriving there, they don't really have anything built for the long term. So that's kind of the beauty of this 6-week cycle, and the way we build it is that we can have a kid pop in for as little as 6 weeks, but we can also let that kid decide halfway through that they want to extend for another unit, for another 3 units. And then not only that, for our families that have been here for years, and we have many, we have some that have been here as long as 11 years now on our campus, the overarching scope and sequence of all the units that we do, the diversity of the types of things that we explore, the subject areas and the teachers, gives them a really full experience that they would get in any other traditional school, while also making it possible for them to have friends that come and go throughout the year.